How did one day divide the life of Megan Thee Stallion into before and after? Today we will tell you why, due to the incident with Tory Lanez, Meg lost her friends, a beloved man, and more. After all, not only the public did not believe in Meg's version of events and considered her a hype hunter, but is she? Like this video, subscribe, and dive into our investigation. Find out what she had to sacrifice to achieve justice and, most importantly, how the stars started all over again in 2023.
Not me at all. And I feel like this time around I wanted to let everybody in my head and form their own opinion based off of my story. I wanted to take control of my own narrative.
Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion has always been famous for her straightforwardness and that she won't bow down to any men. Her track Girls in the Hood started a viral trend on TikTok. Megan raps, "I can't talk right now, I'm doing hot girlish." Millions of girls showed how they do simple everyday things, for which they are usually shamed for, vibing to this song. Society makes women conform and please others if they want to be seen as hot girls. But Megan Thee Stallion is sure a girl has the right to do anything and not be ashamed.
Doing real hot girl shit means just doing what you want to do, being the baddest bee you can be, and not caring what nobody got to say about it. And just being unapologetically you.
Sadly, soon Megan will face a situation that will not only turn her life upside down but also prove how difficult it is to stand up for yourself. In July 2020, one event divided her life into before and after. After a party in Hollywood Hills, Megan argued with her friend, rapper Tory Lanez. The fight took place in the car. A few shots later, the car just drove away. The vehicle was later stopped by the police, and Tory was arrested. They found a weapon in the car and 4 shells at the place of the fight. The video footage shows Megan getting out of the car, leaving red footprints on the pavement. Megan was hospitalized and later said the bullets were removed. Megan's live DJ, Lil Jumaid Dabby, advised Tory Lanez to count days he had left to walk as free man. Oh, how wrong he was. The guy was bailed out of jail for $35,000 the same day. TMZ claimed Megan had injured her leg with a bottle glass. Here it is. There were shots. There were shells. But the poor guy is not to blame. It's silly Megan who cut herself on something.
Believed, calling the process torture, saying it's been worse than if he shot and killed her. As she says, her attacker laughed and joked about her trauma.
The trial turned out to be really ugly. Another person was present in the car, Megan's friend, Kelsey Harris. Did she testify? She did, and then she began to fidget and retract her statements. Perhaps because of threats or a bribe. In 2022, jury finally found Tory guilty. The guy will serve a decent term. Well, it seems this story had a happy ending, but Megan sacrificed a lot for this. Here's how Megan remembers it.
I feel disgusted. I feel dirty. My own partner is embarrassed.
During the trial, the rap diva dated musician Pardi Fontaine. According to one rumor, they were engaged, and according to others, they were even expecting a baby. But in February 2023, the girl unfollowed her lover on Instagram. Megan hinted that all her dirty laundry shown during the trial greatly affected her relationship with Pardi. Although he publicly supported his girlfriend, behind closed doors, the father of a 6-year-old daughter who was about to marry Meg was unlikely to be involved in this story. Look further to find out who ended the couple's 2-year romance. Then everyone thought Pardi was one of those who did not believe in Stallion's story and left. After all, a lot of people did not believe Megan was injured at all. Some did, but blamed her for the incident. The saddest thing is that these were not only anonymous haters but her close ones, and even her fellow musicians. While Megan's wounds were healing, people were making fun of it and posting memes. 50 Cent called her story fake, and Drake dedicated this to Megan.
This itch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
But why were people lashing out at Megan? There are many reasons. Someone thought that if a flamboyant rapper hangs out with bad guys, she should be ready for the consequences. After all, she had been exploiting the image of a daring hot girl for years. What else could she expect? Someone claimed Megan provoked Tory. Allegedly, she was jealous of Kylie Jenner, started a fight, and therefore, yes, she is to blame. Someone did not believe Megan was injured at all. After all, she got out of the car on her feet. But what surprised people the most was that Megan didn't immediately accuse Tory. Why didn't she say anything? Maybe because she did not yet come up with a tragic story to hype. Megan claims she was in shock. At that moment, she was afraid for her life and was not ready to talk to anyone.
He could shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Then the girl tried to resolve the situation privately. But what did her ex-friend do? Ridiculed her on the internet. Megan was well aware that if now she would shut up and stop fighting, millions of women would do the same, and she didn't stop. Yes, in the end, Megan defeated the offender, but was it worth it? The star thinks so. Justice was her victory. Now the hitmaker is trying to return to life. She spends less time on social media, prays a lot, and instead of bad friends, she hangs out with her dogs. Some of her haters have already admitted they were wrong. For example, 50 Cent apologized. In an essay for Elle, Megan admitted many of her past relationships were based on her trying to please partners, but now that's in the past.
Now, I'm more cautious with how I interact with others and analyze their true intentions.
We don't know whether she was talking about friendship with Tory, Kelsey, or an affair with Pardi. But in her Instagram live, while congratulating Fontaine on their second anniversary, she joked that she was in no hurry to marry him. Add here a hate on the web and a trial in which your girlfriend is accused of all sins and you will get a recipe for parting. But do not rush to feel sorry for Megan. A new love has healed her broken heart. Rumors surfaced this spring Megan was dating NFL player Travis Kelce. He was a friend of Stallion for several years and was one of those who supported the artist. The couple was spotted at the CMT Music Awards. According to Dred's World, Kelce is ready to throw everything at Megan's feet, including his private jet. Well, Megan is sure God has planned something good for her. He wouldn't have made her go through this if there wasn't a reward waiting for her at the end. By the way, Megan has already received not only a worthy man but also the fans' recognition. Previously, the star used different alter egos. The seductive and dominating Tina Snow, the fun-loving party girl Hot Girl Meg, and the inspiring Hot Girl Summer. But the real Megan finally appeared on the new Traumazine album. Megan survived the tragedy and became stronger after.
It made me feel happy that the time I did decide to be vulnerable and talk about something I was going through, it was one of the favorites from all of my fans.
Stay tuned to find out what's in store for the new sincere Meg, who will no longer put herself second in a relationship. After all, the girl is already making her ex regret he lost her.